Hey everybody, Captain Gavtron here. Long time no see. Very long time no see, and I am so sorry that it's taken me long to do the trailer to Sly 3 as I thought it would. But I have been so busy. Work has been a nightmare for the past week. You have no idea. And I had to actually go in Friday and Saturday, so gosh, it was crazy. I was glad I got to dress up for Halloween. I actually only stayed in my costume for like an hour, and then I came home and changed, and I actually had to go back in for a bit. So it was busy. It was very, very, very busy. And then I went in Saturday for a while. This weekend I don't have to go in. Today's Wednesday. Oh, no, never mind. It's Thursday now. It's 12:02 a.m. So I missed it by that much. And I've had to get up early and go run errands, and then I've been going to bed early too for the past 3 days because I was just too tired to stay up from work. And tell you what, all the craziness is about to begin, and it's going to be crazy till the rest of the year is over. So, yeah, what can I say? It is what it is, and that's life. Now, back to the trailer. I am having slight problem. The music, which I thought would be awesome and totally work with it, said this is perfect. I'm not so sure about it. Well, there's two things. The trailer is ending up at about, to be exact, 2 minutes and 47 seconds. That's a very long trailer. Okay, that's a long trailer. And I think my biggest problem is I'm focusing too hard on making it too much better than the second one, you know? Because I've always tried to, you know, I know with the second trailer I totally beat the first one, because the first trailer to Sly, the Sly Cooper trailer, was probably my worst trailer. And I totally blew it out of the water. Didn't really have to try hard. This would have blown it out of the water itself. And the end music, I mean, up until about the first, we're just going to go ish right about here. The first minute 42 seconds, from that point, from the beginning to the minute 42 seconds, it sounds good. It's alright. It is a little longer than I'd rather it to be. I really, you know, this is a whole minute longer than it should be, really. What are you going to do, though? I picked a song that was really long, you know, and it really wasn't, you know, something I could just cut kind of wherever I wanted to. I mean, I suppose if I worked at it, I could cut out a little bit here and there. I don't know. Anywho, alright, I got views from about 3 other people, and they kind of had mixed reactions on it. So I'm going to see what y'all think, okay? If y'all think the music works, right now I'm putting in all the sound effects to see if the sound effects makes the music work, because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. So I'm going to try putting in the sound effects. I'm almost done. I've got the first 2 minutes done. I have the last minute left, the last 47 seconds. But when you're short on sound effects, you know, and I didn't just go through the game at any point with just the sound effects, which I probably should have done, so I would have had all the sound effects I need. And I almost went back. In fact, I actually went back to the game for a few sound effects that I couldn't find that I was really particular about. So right now I'm going to let y'all watch the trailer, and let me know if you think it's good, if you think the last music should change, if it's too long. Throw your opinions out there, and let me know what you think, okay? Alright, here we go.
If we're gonna make it to the Cooper Vault, we'll need to perfect our thieving skills.
Listen, Murray, we need you back on the team.
If my gods catch you outside, you will be beaten to within an inch of your life.
Stay sharp, team.
This smells of lubber trickery.
I'm impressed you lasted this long.
You're about to witness the dark side of electrical engineering.
You shall pay dearly for your disrespect.
Oh, it gets worse, Cooper.
Destroy Cooper now!
Tear the meat from his bones!
Time to crack some skulls! The Panda King reigns again!
I might be beaten, but I'll make you suffer. Stop it! Stop it!
Okay, I like it personally, except I think the music is just a little too dramatic on the end. Although I have looked for days and days and days and days of music on YouTube, looking at, trailer music, and I can't find anything that really fits in there. And I've even resorted to going to soundtracks from other movies, looking at soundtracks. And really, I just can't find anything that fits. I don't know what it is. I think it's the quotes that I have in there are really, it's got to be that when you trying to achieve a certain level of anger or intensity, and in the quotes that I have that I picked out through the game, I picked the quotes that are a little more intense, a little more violent type, because you usually pick the violent quotes and you put them with the trailer music and it great, it sounds good, but I guess the quotes that I grabbed just aren't quite that good. And also, I don't know if the music fits, it sounds great, it's a great music, great trailer music. I just don't know if it works quite right. So, I'm going to let y'all make a decision here. While I'm going to finish tonight, I'm probably going to finish, I'm going to stop what I'm doing here. I'm working on the trailer right now. And here, I'm going to show y'all what the trailer looks like in editing form, if I can. So this is what it's looking at. Look at all these clips here. I've got all my clips. I've got all my sound effects are down there. Well, plus the quotes. So you can really see I'm stacking it up. I'm, getting a lot of sound effects in there this time. A lot more than I ever really have, I mean, at the end, I can usually, hide the smaller sound effects. Sound effects can usually, I can skip those over because the music's too loud. In certain cases, this time I can't because of all, you can see where, I'm going to try to point here. You can see right here where these little gaps in between the bigger, my finger's too big. Okay. You can kind of see here, there's, this big spot here, there's big, and there's a little bitty gap in there. That little gap, it gets quiet enough where you can hear a sound effect if it's being played at the right level, and you can hear if it's not there. So I'm having to just put in all the sound effects on this one, really. Look, there's Sal. What a maggot. The little maggot.
purple-eyed clown.
Alright, that's the trailer for now. I mean, the music at the end could change. I don't know. Overall, I think it's too long. It's too epic. The music doesn't quite fit, so I'm going to have to really... I've been listening to countless hours of trailer music in the past 4 days. You have no idea. You should see my YouTube history. It's like 50 plus videos a day of music mixes, you know, the best of epic music, the worst of epic music, soundtracks, and I'm telling you, nothing popped out of the hundreds of musics and songs that I've listened to. Nothing's really worked. I mean, there's some stuff that worked that wasn't, it just didn't reach my level of epicness. It really had no, I mean, it worked, but it wasn't quite as epic as I would have liked it to be. So I kind of threw those out. I'm like, yeah, that's not quite epic enough, you know, so. And another thing, too, I have to re-edit everything, and having to rearrange things when you get a new song is a nightmare. It's almost like starting over. And the only thing is, I don't have to go looking through all the tracks or all the clips to find what I need. Everything's I need there, I could just take a minute of it out. Would be great, you know. But also, it'd be tough because I've got a lot of good clips in here, and I'd probably throw out the, you know, the worst of the best, you know. But anywho, all right, guys. I think for now I'm gonna let you go. I'm starting to get tired. Ooh, dadgummit, I've got to make sweet tea. How about the elections? I don't know if anyone's watching politically. I don't know how political y'all are personally, and I hope I don't offend anybody. I'm a Republican. Okay? I've got the American flag in my room. You've seen it before. I've got the Texas flag in my room. I'm all for guns being in your purse, in your bag, in under your bed, you know, in your pocket, in a holster, whatever. Carry a gun. It's good for self-defense. I don't live in the safest part of town either. But I'm very happy that the majority of the Senate is now Republican. And if I offend any of y'all, please don't go starting a political debate in my comment section, okay? That's the last thing I need, is to hear the other sides, because the way I've looked at it between Republicans and Democrats, Republicans can't say anything to make the Democrats change their mind. And the Democrats can't say anything to change the mind of the Republican. So it's mindless babble, you know, going on between these two parties. The only people's minds you can change are the people, you know, the people who vote. Me. And the other citizens of America. But the big dogs upstairs, they can't. They're too set in their ways to change their mind, you know. And, yeah, I'm a very patriotic dude. I'm very happy that that maggot who's in office right now doesn't have his way all the time anymore. And that's been the best thing that's happened this week, honest to God, in my opinion. That's been the best thing that's happened this week, is that the Republicans have taken over the Senate. I mean, mind-blowingly taken over, you know, since, I think I read somewhere earlier today that the Republicans hadn't had this many seats in the Senate since World War I or something like that. It might have been World War II. I can't remember. But it's the bright side of life, man. Come on, I'm happy. You know, and if I offend y'all, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do that, okay? This is not a political channel. This is a gaming, vlogging. Well, this is a vlogging channel where I mostly talk about my gaming channel and other crazy stuff that goes on in my life. Anywho, now I'm getting on talking about all God knows what. But hey, it's been a while since I talked to you. It's just been so busy, and I'm telling you this, my vlogs are going to slow down a little bit, and probably my YouTube channel, my Jack 3 videos won't be coming quite as continual as they should, you know, because of how busy this time period is going to be for me at work. I mean, I'm going to have pretty soon I'm going to have in a way, I'm going to have more time on my hands, but because of work, I'm not going to have more time on my hands. I'm going to be more extra time working. I think for the next 3 weeks, you know, after Friday, yeah, this coming Friday, Saturday, I'm off so far. every Saturday after that for the rest of the year, I think I have to work, and I think I have to work half those Fridays. I could be wrong about that. We'll see. It just depends, you know, because there's people there at the workplace. They say, "Oh yeah, by the way, you got to set this up tomorrow." Last minute, they'll come and tell me that, and I hate that. People telling me last minute something's got to get done, but like my mommy always says, it's job security, and I hate that saying, job security. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I hate those two words, job security. There's just word, I mean, I like the meaning of it. I do, knowing you're having a job and it's going to last, for now anyway. But there's just combinations of words that I don't like. I mean, I'm sure there's combinations of words you don't like, you know, where there's just certain words that I just hate. Like, for example, one of the words that I hate is brigade. I hate that word. I don't know why. I just don't like the word brigade. I hate it. I don't like it. I just, yeah. And I could go, you know, pull 20 more out of a hat, you know. Whatever. I mean, right now I can't think. That was the only one I could think of off the top of my head. But there's more words that I just, you know, whatever. I'm weird. I'm crazy. I don't know what else to talk about for now. I need to go make some sweet tea because I haven't made sweet tea since I've been sick. I've been drinking soda ever since then, you know. So I need to make sweet tea. I need to finish the trailer tonight. And then I have to make the big decision. Am I going to stick with what I have? Or am I going to change it up a little bit? If I decide ultimately to change it up, it may be another week till you see the trailer, meaning it'll be another week and a half before I finally get started on Jack 3, which, honestly, I should already be started on Jack 3. But this trailer I thought was going so well, just something isn't right. And that one thing is really, and I'm thinking it's the music. One, it's too long, and two, it doesn't fit. So if ultimately that's the case, I'm going to change it because I'm trying to pride myself in my trailers on the channel, and I think eventually I'm going to redo the Sly 1 trailer because I've watched all my trailers 4 or 5 times in this last week, and that one just hurts me. It's bad. I mean, the second part of that trailer, the first part of that trailer is not good. The second part of that trailer is very good. Shoot, I might just cut the first half of that trailer off and use that last part of it, you know? That'd be a good trailer in my eyes right there, you know? Now that's probably what I'd do, is just cut that first bit off. Because that first bit is just garbage, you know? And if you want to go back and watch it again, it's right to the point where, you know, Avery talks about clockwork. And the next thing that Sly says is, I'm going to get my family's book back. And that point when the music starts and he says that, from that point on, it's a good trailer. But before that, it's not that good. And I'm actually very, very sad that it's there right now because it hurts me to see that. That was something I did, but that was something I did in a rush just so I could move on to the next thing. But when I'm trying to, you know, rush on the thing that I'm trying to be most successful about in my trailers, it just doesn't look good. Anywho, gosh, my feet are itching like crazy. I need to stop scratching them. Itchy feet, itchy feet. How y'all liking this cold weather? Last thing I'm going to ask. I don't like the cold. It's bad enough for me to get up out of the bed and get to the shower because the shower's warm. But the trip from my bed to the shower is not warm. I don't like it. So I don't like the cold. As you can see, I'm wearing a jacket in my apartment. I don't know if you can see it. I'm wearing my jacket. It's cold. I'm cold right now. I haven't even drank a soda. I was going to get some tea made. You know, hot tea, hot green tea. Anyway, guys, I'm taking too long. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to do the things I need to do tonight. And then I'm going to go to bed because I got to get up. I have to be up at 9 a.m. I should be going to bed right now because I have to be up at 9 a.m. But I've got to work on this. I've got to get this done. It's bothering me that it's taking this long. It's really, I don't like it that it's taking me this long. And I apologize to anyone who's waiting for the trailer and who's waiting for Jack 3. So I will let y'all go, and I will see y'all in the next vlog. Take care, everybody. Be good to each other. Bye-bye.